I call this hearing to order. I appreciate all of you being here today. Today, the committee will examine 4 bills. S 2636, the Reservation Land Consolidation Act of 2016. S 3216, a bill to repeal the act entitled, quote, an act to confer jurisdiction on the state of Iowa over offenses committed by or against Indians on the Sac and Fox Indian Reservation. Third bill, S 3222, the Columbia River In-Lieu and Treaty Fishing Access Sites Improvement Act. And then S 3300, the Hualapai Tribe Water Rights Settlement Act of 2016. The bill S 2636 was introduced in March by Senator Tester. This bill would amend the Indian Reorganization Act of 1934 to require the Secretary of Interior to automatically take on-reservation land into trust for all federally recognized Indian tribes, provided they apply with the proper evidence of title. Also, this bill would codify certain provisions in current regulations used by the Secretary to review trust land applications by Indian tribes. In a few moments, I'll turn to Senator Tester for his statement on this bill. Well, I think this bill was intended to help tribes work through bureaucratic red tape at the Bureau of Indian Affairs. I'm concerned that in some ways there may be some harm involved. A mandatory process for on-reservation trust land acquisitions could in fact inhibit a tribe's ability to consolidate lands and could create significant litigation. By eliminating the notice to other governments, including Indian tribes, there is the potential to pit tribe against tribe in situations where lands are contested. For example, in my home state of Wyoming, this bill could have a detrimental impact on the Wind River Indian Reservation, where 2 tribes share a land base. The bill also has the potential to undermine collaboration between tribes and the surrounding communities who can be important partners for economic development. The land into trust process certainly needs improvement, and we have worked to that end during this and several previous Congresses. As we've heard in hearings and roundtables, this improvement requires changes that enhance transparency and promote cooperation. So I hope to hear from the witnesses today on how we can achieve that and continue working with Senator Tester to find solutions that are beneficial to tribal communities. The next bill, S 3216, was introduced in July by Senator Grassley. Senator Ernst and Senator Leahy are co-sponsors. In 1948, Congress enacted a law conferring criminal jurisdiction on the state of Iowa over misdemeanor and non-major offenses committed by or against Indians on the Sac and Fox Indian Reservation. This 1948 act did not strip the Sac and Fox tribe of jurisdiction over the same types of offenses. For major crimes, the federal government retained criminal jurisdiction on the Sac and Fox Indian Reservation. The Sac and Fox tribe now seeks to appeal the 1948 acts to repeal the 1948 Act. Senator Grassley's bill would do just that. On April 8th, the state of Iowa passed legislation tendering all relevant criminal jurisdiction held by the state to the United States so that it may be returned to the tribe. We will hear the witnesses today on how this bill will provide meaningful justice on the reservation and other benefits to the community. The bill S 3222, the Columbia River In-Lieu of Treaty Fishing Access Sites Improvement Act, was introduced by Senator Merkley. Senators Wyden, Murray, and Cantwell have joined as co-sponsors. The bill S 3222 requires the BIA to assess the current condition of tribal fishing access facilities along the Columbia River. This bill also authorizes the BIA to contract its obligations under this bill to an Indian tribe or tribal organization under the Indian Self-Determination and Education Assistance Act. I'd like to welcome Senator Merkley to the committee, and we'll turn to Senator Merkley in a moment for any statement that he would like to make. On September 8th, Senators Flake and McCain introduced the Hualapai Tribe Water Rights Settlement Act of 2016. This bill would comprehensively settle all water rights claims for the Hualapai tribe. This is a negotiated settlement of the tribe's Federal Reserve water right claims with the state of Arizona, the Central Arizona Water Conservation District, the Salt River Project, the Freeport Minerals Corporation, and the United States. The bill authorizes $134 million to construct a water infrastructure for the tribe, add certain trust parcels to the reservation, and reallocates 4,000 acre-feet of the Central Arizona Project water to the tribe.